Heather Locklear grew up in Los Angeles, California, in a home that naturally blended structure with creativity. Her upbringing in the San Fernando Valley gave her a typical suburban lifestyle, surrounded by everyday routines, neighborhood friendships, and the quiet rhythm of school life. Her father's professional background brought a sense of discipline and organization into the household, while her mother's connection to the entertainment world introduced an early awareness of storytelling, performance, and the possibilities of creative expression. This combination gave Heather a balanced foundation where responsibility and imagination coexisted. As a child, she was observant and thoughtful, often absorbing the world around her more than seeking attention. The environment she grew up in did not immediately push her toward fame or performance, but it did give her a natural familiarity with the idea of entertainment as a career. These early years were important in shaping her personality, grounding her with values while also allowing curiosity to grow in the direction of creative arts and communication. Childhood curiosity and creativity. During her childhood, Heather began to show a quiet but steady curiosity about creative expression. She was not someone who constantly sought the spotlight, but she responded positively when given opportunities to participate in artistic activities. School environments provided her first structured exposure to performance, whether through classroom presentations, school events, or small creative projects. She enjoyed observing people, understanding emotions, and learning how expression could change depending on the situation. This growing awareness of human behavior and communication would later support her acting abilities. At home, she was encouraged to stay grounded, but she was also allowed to explore her interests in a healthy and supportive way. This balance helped her develop confidence without pressure. Over time, creativity became less of a casual interest and more of a natural outlet for expression. Even as a child, there were signs that she could connect with others through presence and personality, laying the groundwork for future opportunities. School years and growing confidence. As Heather moved through her school years, she continued developing her identity in a gradual and steady way. She was a typical student in many respects, focused on academics and maintaining friendships, but she also began to stand out in moments that involved communication or performance. Teachers and peers noticed that she had a calm presence and an ability to carry herself with quiet confidence. She was not overly outspoken, yet when she did participate, her input was often clear and thoughtful. School activities such as presentations and performances allowed her to explore a different side of herself, one that was more expressive and engaged. These experiences helped her build self-assurance over time. While she did not initially define her future in terms of acting or entertainment, her comfort in front of groups slowly became more apparent. By the end of her school years, she had developed a stronger sense of who she was and what environment suited her personality best. First steps into performance. Heather's early steps into performance were subtle but meaningful. She did not begin with large roles or professional training, but instead with small school-related opportunities that allowed her to explore being on stage. These moments gave her a sense of how it feels to connect with an audience, even in a limited setting. She discovered that performance required focus, awareness, and the ability to express emotion in a controlled yet natural way. Rather than feeling overwhelmed, she found these experiences interesting and energizing. They also helped her understand that confidence could grow through practice rather than instant ability. At this stage, performance was still an exploratory activity rather than a defined career direction. However, each experience added to her understanding of communication and expression. These early steps were important because they planted the idea that storytelling and performance could be meaningful parts of her life if she chose to pursue them further. Academic aspirations at UCLA. After completing high school, Heather considered a more traditional academic path and enrolled at UCLA. At this stage of her life, she was open to exploring different possibilities and had not fully committed to an entertainment career. Her academic interests included subjects like psychology, reflecting her curiosity about human behavior and interaction. University life exposed her to a broader world of ideas and experiences, allowing her to grow intellectually and socially. She was still in a period of self-discovery, balancing studies with personal exploration. While she focused on her education, she also began encountering creative opportunities that would gradually shift her direction. College became a transitional space where she could test different interests and understand what felt most aligned with her personality. This period was not about immediate transformation, but about gradual awareness, where new experiences began influencing her choices in subtle but meaningful ways. Discovering modeling opportunities. While attending UCLA, Heather was introduced to modeling opportunities that came through campus-related activities. These experiences were not initially planned as a career shift, but they provided her with unexpected exposure to visual media and photography. She quickly adapted to the process of being in front of the camera, showing a natural ease that stood out even without formal training. Modeling helped her understand how expression, posture, and presence could communicate emotion without words. This new environment offered her a different form of creativity compared to academic work. As she gained more experience, she began to see the potential for broader opportunities beyond university life. These moments marked an important transition, where she started to recognize that her path might extend into entertainment in ways she had not previously considered. Modeling became a bridge between her academic life and the possibility of a professional career in media and performance. Transition toward acting career. Heather's shift toward acting was gradual rather than sudden. The exposure she gained from modeling opened doors to auditions and small roles, giving her a chance to explore acting more seriously. At first, she approached these opportunities with curiosity rather than expectation. Each audition helped her learn more about the industry and what was required to succeed in a competitive environment. She developed a growing awareness of timing, expression, and adaptability. While the transition was not without uncertainty, she continued to move forward, guided by interest and opportunity rather than a fixed plan. Over time, acting began to feel less like an experiment and more like a potential career path. She did not rush the process but allowed it to evolve naturally. This period marked the beginning of her entry into the entertainment world, where she started building the foundation for future recognition. Early television appearances. Heather's early television appearances were important steps in establishing her presence in the entertainment industry. These roles allowed her to gain practical experience on set, learning how productions operate and how actors collaborate within a professional environment. She adapted quickly to the demands of filming schedules, direction, and character development. Although her early roles were not yet leading parts, they provided her with valuable exposure and helped her refine her skills. She observed experienced actors and learned from their approach to performance. These early experiences were essential in shaping her confidence and understanding of the industry. They also helped her develop a professional identity, moving from newcomer to working actress. Each appearance contributed to her growing reputation and set the stage for more significant opportunities in the future. Breakthrough in primetime television. Heather's breakthrough came when she began landing roles in major primetime television productions. This stage of her career marked a significant turning point, as she gained recognition from wider audiences and became associated with popular series of the era. Her performances demonstrated a strong screen presence and the ability to connect with viewers in meaningful ways. She quickly became part of well-known television narratives that reached large audiences across the country. This period established her as a recognizable figure in entertainment and solidified her position within the industry. The success she experienced during this time was the result of years of gradual growth, learning, and persistence. It also marked the beginning of her public identity as a television actress with strong appeal and consistency, expanding into new roles. As her career progressed, Heather began exploring a wider range of roles that allowed her to demonstrate versatility. She was no longer limited to a single type of character or genre, and she embraced opportunities that challenged her creatively. This willingness to adapt helped her avoid being typecast and kept her work dynamic and engaging. She moved between different storytelling styles, gaining experience in both dramatic and lighter roles. Each new project contributed to her professional development and expanded her understanding of performance. This stage of her career reflected maturity and confidence, as she took on roles that required deeper emotional range and stronger interpretive skills. Her continued growth reinforced her reputation as a capable and adaptable actress. Success in comedy television era. Heather achieved notable success in comedic television, where her timing and personality brought a fresh energy to ensemble casts. Comedy allowed her to explore a lighter, more spontaneous side of performance, showcasing her ability to adapt to different tones and styles. Her presence contributed to the overall rhythm of the shows she participated in, and audiences responded positively to her performances. This era highlighted her flexibility as an actress and demonstrated that she could transition smoothly between drama and comedy. It also expanded her audience base and strengthened her popularity. Her work during this time remains an important part of her career legacy, career evolution, and mature roles. In later years, Heather continued to evolve professionally by taking on more mature and selective roles. She focused on projects that aligned with her experience and interests, rather than maintaining a constant presence on screen. This phase of her career reflected a thoughtful approach to longevity in the industry. She appeared in guest roles and special projects that allowed her to reconnect with audiences while maintaining balance in her personal life. Her earlier work continued to influence how she was viewed in the entertainment world, and her legacy remained strong. This stage represented refinement rather than expansion, with emphasis on quality over quantity. Life in the public eye. Throughout her career, Heather experienced life in the public eye, where recognition and attention were constant elements. Being a well-known actress meant that her professional and personal life often attracted media interest. Over time, she learned to navigate visibility while maintaining personal boundaries. She balanced public engagement with private life, choosing when and how to share aspects of her journey. This experience shaped her perspective on fame and helped her develop resilience in managing attention. Despite challenges that come with public recognition, she remained a respected figure in entertainment. Focus on family and motherhood. Family has always been an important part of Heather's life, especially her role as a mother. Her relationship with her daughter Ava became a central source of meaning and stability. Motherhood brought a different perspective, shifting focus from career demands to personal connection and long-term priorities. She valued time spent with family and emphasized emotional support and understanding. This relationship remained strong over the years, built on trust and mutual respect. Her role as a mother became one of her most significant and fulfilling life experiences. Later career and lasting legacy. In her later years, Heather has remained a respected figure in television history. While she no longer maintains the same level of on-screen activity as during her peak, her influence continues through her earlier work and cultural impact. She is often remembered for her contributions to popular television eras and her ability to connect with audiences across different genres. Her legacy reflects consistency, adaptability, and long-term presence in entertainment. Today, she is viewed as part of a generation of actors who helped shape modern television storytelling.